Do the second is and answering the questions by K1 Mowan. Like the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this vaccine in 3, 2, 1.
So, welcome. I'm going to do Q&A today.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been wondering about my personal life and more complicated things about it. So I'm just going to answer a few questions from my community post and just try to answer them the best I can. So the first question is from Autism Alley, and they said, "What gave you the idea to make a YouTube channel and share the experiences and your story?" I hope this is a good question. So I've always wanted to kind of do YouTube. Ever since I was young, 15, 16, I was making gaming content. But as I've got older, I've been kind of looking at it as like a potential side hustle. So it's a good way to like put down your thoughts in a video format. And
Yeah.
I just always really like the idea of speaking to a camera and being confident on camera and being able to produce something and work on something to show to other people. I've always been like that. I've always wanted to impress people with stuff I can make. I used to be the same in school. I'd like draw stuff or do something on a game, and I'd always show people because I wanted to be like impressed with me and say wow. But what actually was the main drive to actually, so it was always in the back of my mind, right? But what was the actual main thing that actually started to create my first video was my actual breakup. So once that happened, that was just like really when I was just like, okay, let's actually do this and start recording. Next question is from DragonMoon8526, and they say, aside from earning self-autonomy after your experiences in foster care system, is there another catalyst in your life that motivates your self-improvement? So I'd say there's two main catalysts in my life that motivate my self-improvement, and that is one, never wanting to go back to where I came from. So I was in a very bad position before I started actively looking after my life and trying to stay away from bad habits.
Yeah.
So, and I've been there, I've been at rock bottom, and I know that I don't want to return there, so I try my hardest every day not to slip up and always do my good habits and try to be a better person. And secondly, I'd say that what motivates me is that there's a lot of competition nowadays, and I was late to the competition, and by competition I just mean like other guys, right? So not in like a toxic way. Like obviously no one's autistically like saying like autistically competing with each other, like, but it's just like a thing that's always happening. Like guys getting better than you, earning more money than you, etc. So I don't want to fall behind in like the race to being successful. Really, I want to stay on top of things and be independent and look like I can be self-sufficient. And because I started self-improvement so late, it's now more pressure than ever to try and keep up with people my own age, to really not fall behind and be in like the top percentage of guys my age, you know.
Yeah.
So the next question is from Jeffrey Teng, and he says that of the two mountain climbs you did recently, solo and with friends, which did you prefer? What I'm trying to get at is, are you more of a loner, or do you value time spent alone more than time spent with others? Love your videos. Well, thank you for the comment. I enjoyed both of them equally the same. So when I went up Snowdon solo, that was mainly because I needed an escape, and it kind of wasn't a choice. I really needed to get out of the house and do something that made me feel alive again after my breakup, because I felt really down, right? And I kind of needed a distraction. And obviously, going to Snowdon on a whim, randomly one day, and not planning it, it's hard to take friends with you. Friends would have liked to come, but I just kind of needed that time alone. At the moment, I needed the time alone just to really do something out of my comfort zone and stay somewhere and book a hotel and just climb up something alone and really test myself. But yeah, I think I definitely prefer it with friends now. So obviously I went to Scaffold Pike last week and climbed up there with friends, and I actively wanted to do that. So I suck out friends that would be willing to do that, and we arranged something and booked a hotel and we went up it. And yeah, I really liked it because you kind of have that support and brotherhood, and you can all record content, take pictures. It's just really nice, and yeah, I really enjoyed that experience. So next, Chris Ebden 301 says, how did you manage to get a car, assuming it's yours? Just asking. So yeah, it is my car, and I got it last year when I was 19. So I
Wow,
started
really?
driving pretty late. Most teenagers start their driving lessons at 16, 17. I started 18, going into 19 years old, mainly just because I didn't really have the money to start driving lessons, and I didn't really have the other aspects of my life were lacking to the point where I couldn't focus on trying to drive right now. But I passed in July
Oh, yeah.
2023. But before I passed, I actually started financing a car, so paying monthly payments for my Ford Fiesta. That was in April 2023, and I'm still paying that off, and I'm going to own the car at the end of the 4 years that I've been paying for it. So yeah, it's my car, and yeah, I really like it. The next question's from Williams9823, and he says that how important is the gym to your mental health? So the gym definitely is the best thing for my mental health that I could even ever think of. So basically, it allows me to. It's kind of like a therapy, in a way where
Yeah.
it's one of those things where once you've done a workout, you can never be sad. You can never be sad after a workout. It may be tough during the workout, but after the workout, you will always feel great. In my case, so if I'm ever suffering with anything, going to the gym is like a sort of therapy for me. And aside from that, it just helps me keep my discipline up, and it's just a fun activity. It's very versatile. You can go with friends, you can go by yourself, you can go listen to music, you can listen without music,
Yeah.
you can train what you want, you can try boxing, you can try going in the spa. It's just a wide variety, it's just like a expansive hobby basically is what I'm saying. So yeah, it's definitely up there for my mental health. Next question is from Jason the Awesome, and he says, how do you avoid YouTube creator burnout when the creativity feels like it's gone and making videos feel more like a chore?
Yeah. Wow.
So basically,
That's a good question, yeah.
YouTube creator burnout is a real thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been following YouTubers who've experienced it. There's obviously been a lot of big YouTubers quitting currently, and I've never felt like having a burnout because I half of me does this because I want to do it, and then half of me does it because it's actually like potential to actually make money on the side, basically. So if the passion side of me wears out, then I always have the discipline of it's a side thing, and I actually need to keep doing it if I want to see potential in this. But then if
Yeah.
the discipline side of me that thinks it's like a side hustle wants to quit, then I have the motivation from the passion. So I never really get tired of making videos. I've still got a lot of videos in the works that need to be made. And I've still probably got about 20 video ideas, but most of them are longer, so they'll take
Yeah.
longer to film. Whereas the car talks, they only take about 15 minutes to film, and I can do them mostly all in one go. I don't have to edit them. So yeah, I'm going to have to kind of space out the unedited content, such as the car content, because I'm going to have a lot of topics I only have a few topics to talk about in the car recently that I've thought of, so I kind of need to space them out. Next question is from an unnamed user, and he says, what are your future dreams? So this is something I've been thinking about quite a lot recently.
Yeah.
So I've actually been thinking that once I leave university, I really want to build up the savings and kind of have a career where I can work remotely. So my kind of dream is to move out to somewhere abroad, such as Thailand or Australia, or somewhere where it's got nice weather and scenery, and work remotely from there and live a kind of like a humble lifestyle and just create content out there. That would be the absolute dream, if I could just move to
Yeah.
Thailand and create content out there, start doing Muay Thai, just walking on the beaches and living in the sun, renting out
Yeah.
a little house, and just kind of living like a humble lifestyle, not really having to fork out that much. Just appreciate the little things in life and keep creating content, I guess. But obviously, that's a big ask. I need to work a lot for that because living in Thailand, it's getting more and more expensive. I probably need to make in at least £5,000 a month remotely to sustain a life over there. So that's something I'm definitely working towards, and I really hope I can make it true. I've even got pictures of Thailand stuck on my door next to my
Yeah.
mirror because I'm just so motivated to actually want to move there because there's a YouTuber I follow called Harbonator who was Hamza Ahmed's friend, the self-improvement channel, and he lives out there, and the lifestyle that he shows on social media just looks really good. And obviously you shouldn't follow everything on social media, but what he showcases just looks really great. And finally, J786 says, what is your favourite food to cook? So this is something I've been making for a while now. Ever since I started getting into big and increasing the natural hormones in my system, and that is so. This is what I have for breakfast basically most days. So I'll have a bagel, cut that in half, put that in the toaster,
Yeah.
and then I'll whisk six large eggs. Yep, six. I'll whisk six large eggs into a jug, and smash an avocado, fry a bit of bacon. So then I'd have two
Yeah.
bagels topped with avocado spread, scrambled egg, and slices of bacon on top. And it's the nicest thing ever. I'll try and get a
Yeah.
picture of it if I've made it before. But yeah, I really like it because it's good. Having like lots of eggs is good for your hormones, and
Yeah.
it's like protein filled. It tastes really good. It's like one of those big breakfasts that really gets you fueled for the day. That's it for the Q&A. Thank you for watching. Obviously, if you have any more questions, leave them down below. I'll probably make a second version of this at some point if you still have any other questions that you'd like to ask me. Um, Next week, do I'll try and stick to my schedule. So Monday, I'll upload a car talk. Thursday, I'll upload a video related to self-improvement, and Sunday, I'll either do a vlog or like a guide on something. So yeah, thank you for watching and stay curious. Okay, I just missed the camera. We're going to try that again. Stay curious.
That was answering the questions by K1 The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reactions like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell to be notified when I upload in my bye.